All right, guys, I want to talk about an extremely oversold stock that I've been watching on my scanner, and I've been patient about it. I think you guys probably not have heard of this company, so let's get into the chart. I'm going to show you guys what I plan to do with it. Also, this is my Discord. If you guys want to join and get real-time entries and exits and all that, I post all of here. We've had an amazing week, and I'll let you guys exactly know what I plan to do. I'll put it all in here in my swing trade alerts for this ticker when I do enter. But without further ado, I want to talk about XIFR. Like I said, probably not a popular ticker among a lot of people, but it is a hidden gem that I think can make a really good, nice conservative bounce. And that's all I'd be looking for. And I want to show you guys also the scenarios. If you've been watching my videos a lot of you guys have been like, probably would have bought this too early. But I like to tell everyone, look at the gap. As you can see, we had a gap down. We went from $17 and we gapped down, we went from a low 10 here. So, this all right here is your black space. A lot of people say gaps have to be filled. That's not necessarily the case. I try to play when gaps happen, indicators lag. So what happened is we hit this lower Keltner channel, right? And it's just kind of magnetic to it. We know price will hit this EMA 5. At the very least, we know it's going to hit it. It's a must. It's a guarantee. So when I'm looking at this chart, I've seen it hit it before too. You've seen when it did this gap before. It had this gap and it just took a while here. But as you can see, right up in here, we went up to this EMA 5 and 10, making you a decent sized gain. Went back down again, and then this was the big monster move up, making you a nice 28%. This is not a stock to make a lot of returns on. I think this is a very safer stock as you have dividends. They've been paying out 91 cents, 90 cents, 89. Pretty good dividend for a low price stock like this. Not too shabby. We have analysts all varied about. You can read they have price targets lowered to 7 from 17, price lowered to 15 from 19. So the analysts are all over the place, all right? But when I'm looking at this stock, the chart never fails for this. Usually when I see a setup like this, I see a dead cat bounce happening. Can we go to the 10? Absolutely. But my first target's always the EMA 5. Right from here, you're getting a nice 10% to the EMA 5, okay? For this particular stock, since I know there's not like a terrible amount of room, I would look for a base hit of 5% gain. I know it doesn't seem a lot, but it's a less riskier stock, and you could actually hold this longer if you really wanted to. As you can see, when this thing goes, it goes up pretty big, right? And how convenient, though, that we declined on the EMA 50. Just like in everything, when you're in a downtrend, you're going to have the 20 and the 50 at the tops, right? And when price comes down and comes back up to it, these could be big resistance points. Now, we don't know which one's going to be the big resistance. We don't know if it could plummet here on the 20 or plummet here on the 50. It decided to do the 50. But we know that these are dangerous areas in a downtrend stock. This has been downtrending for quite some time. As you can see, it's been downtrending all the way from June of 2024. We had this mini uptrend right in here. But as you can see, this thing has had some nasty moves. And if you wait, give it that time distance, don't just buy it on my lower Keltner channel, that could lead as a false signal and you can be in a lot of trouble. So, yeah, this thing went really high up way back in the day here. We went from $65. This thing has had some dramatic swings here. It's been paying dividends, as you can see, all the time. I mean, look at all these dividends that it has been paying and actually has increased some too. So we just had the earnings. So me, in my opinion, we got that out of the way. We don't have to worry about it. The bad news is out. We got earnings. We gapped down from that. We went down 25%, and we just kept going down and down and down and down. So here's my game plan for this. It's the weekend, February 8th. I'm looking to buy this. Today is Saturday, so next week we start February 10th on trading. I'm looking to buy this probably end of the day on February 10th. We'll see. But let me show you guys something here though. So we have a gap down, so indicators lag. So I can't do my normal 7 days of EMA 5 time distance. Remember, anything that don't touch the EMA 5 in 7 days is considered long. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 daily candles not touching this EMA 5. So if we do it a little longer, and let's say, we know 7 is long, let's make it where, not touching the EMA 5 and 10 to 11 days is long. This is not like an outrageous gap. It is a gap, but it's not like massive. So, we're at this 9 daily mark. I think the 10 daily mark sounds pretty good. And also you can see, look at the K value. We have a 3 here. We started getting a really high K here. We would have never bought it on the first down move. I highly encourage never buy a falling knife on the first down move. We have 19 here, 13 here on this K value here. You can see how it's getting shrunk. 11, 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, and now 2. That's extremely oversold, okay? So this to me is screaming dead cat bounce. This to me is screaming, okay, we're ready for a move up. That's what I'm seeing in this. I'll let you guys know. Hopefully I get a down move on Monday. Hopefully, a lot of the times when we see price get under here, it goes up a little, comes back in. It's just been magneting to this thing. But I feel very safe that, if you wanted to do this, midterm to long term, I feel like at this valuation it's not bad. It's got nice options. So if I wanted to hold it, let's just say if my average is not as good, I could do cover calls, make some premium, get rid of that. You can see right in here, beautiful things happening right here. Lots of option chains, not too bad. But I'm looking at this thing and I'm looking at, this is not a bad opportunity. You got this nice, beautiful 10% up into the 5. If we go all the way to the EMA 10, you're looking at a 26%. Not saying that it's going to go to that, but the very short-term target is that EMA 5. Now, let me give you guys the kicker. Look at the weekly chart on this thing. Not very often will you ever see this. I'm going to see if it's done it in the past, but the weekly chart hitting my lower Keltner channel is actually extremely rare. This thing has done it before, though. So this thing has had consistency to actually go lower than you think on that weekly chart, but then it, eventually goes up. So I'm looking at it. Has it ever done it before? Yeah. This time it just barely snipped it and went up. This was way back during the COVID crisis here, though. It went up pretty massive there. But I like it. We'll see. We'll see. We know the weekly chart also is in a downtrend. How convenient. We hit the EMA 50 and we go down. It can't get above that EMA 50 on the time frames. So I'm going to accumulate this thing. I think starting on Monday, I'm going to accumulate it on February 10th, see what happens. I'm going to buy it only at the end of the day, see if the sellers want to bring it down some more. It'll make it an even better entry for me. If not, if I miss out on it, no big deal. But I'm going to alert this in the Discord. Feel free to join, guys. You guys are going to love it. I give out ideas on YouTube. I take my real entries on the Discord, and we all know things change in a blink of an eye. This might look good for now, but if it pumps up pre-market, then it might not be good, and I missed the boat. I never want to chase a stock that's running, especially when it's in a downtrend. A lot of people think that's good to get in. I'd rather get into this thing when it's bloody red before everyone else gets in. It's a downtrend stock. When it goes up, it's going to plummet, make a newer low. So I think this is a safer one. I like this one. It's got dividends too. Not too shabby. I know this is not a stock that a lot of people watch but it also has nice volume too. It's way over 1 million. That's one of my requirements. It has to have an over 1 million volume. And you can also see too, like the sell volume is kind of dying out here. You had massive sell volume here. And it's just kind of consolidating on the sell volume. Once we get some green volume coming in, it's going to look pretty good. All right. But if you guys want to join the Discord, look for my next plays and everything. You're going to have to click the link down below in YouTube comments below and in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. When you click that link, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. You're going to be in a part of a community with lots of people. You're going to love it. It's very affordable. It's not going to cost you a lot. I'm telling you, for one of these alerts alone, you can probably get years of a membership. And that's the purpose of this, is to get your feet wet, understand the strategy, understand the education, and you get alerts straight to your phone on entries and exits and all that. And I more rather have an educational one where I teach people, and the alerts is just a bonus, okay? But once you understand this system, you can find these on your own, and you can, I have a lot of people in the Discord going in and putting things in stock suggestions and being like, hey, what do you think about this? Like this guy right here, Short, he knows it. He understands it, and he's been making a killing with this strategy. He'd be waking up with 100% gainers, and he's doing really good. And using this exact system and that I preach, it's really good. Yes, it takes effort, it takes learning, but I will get you guys there. All you have to do is click Day Trade Alerts right here under the subscriptions tab with all these asterisks here. All these channels will be locked unless you click this. When you click the Day Trade Alerts, you'll get access to subscribe for $12 a month. It will be a flat rate fee. It will never go up in price. You'll be grandfathered into this discount and you'll get everything: swing trades, day trades, educations, and more importantly, even the live streams that I go every day during market hours to explain to things, ask, if you have questions, and everything will be answered there. Hit how to subscribe if you like to read more, but just hit day trade alerts. That's all you got to do. And if you are on your Android, do subscribe on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. Okay, that's going to give you the best. Discount, because too, if you do subscribe on your computer, you avoid the iOS fee. All right, I just want to let you guys know. And if you're from a different country than the US, it might be a little more than $12 a month because you have a currency exchange rate, but it's really cheap. I promise you, it'll never go up in price. You'll get this discount forever. XIFR, I'm loving it. I think it meets my system. I've been waiting a long time. You just got to understand, don't let these gaps get to your head. They seem like a good price now, and then they keep coming down. Imagine getting this thing at $12 and it plummeted down all the way to low eights, and you're down massive, right? I know a lot of people are probably down massive. They see dividends, they get overhyped about it. Wow, it's dividends, a good quality stock that went down, and they don't expect this. I look for this. I'm a bottom feeder. I see this stuff. I look at the weekly. Everything looks good. I can expect a nice big pump, guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.